human error. So this is what they said in a Iran state TV. And the Iranian president also made apology because the plane was carrying 167 passengers and 9 crew members from several countries. And all these 176 people crashed and died, killing all these 166 people on board. So talk about the whole incident. This aircraft took off. It's an international plane from Kiev to Tehran. So just 3 minutes or less than 3 minutes in air, then it crashed down. So according to the footage, that there is a light spot. So there's a light spot in the air, and a whole airplane burnt and is crushed. So lost later signal. So it's lost the signal at around 8,000 feet, and also very soon it's crashed down. And if you're tuning in with CGTN before, I also brought you a live picture from exactly the crashed position. So the firefighters actually first arrived the crash site, so they need to first put out the fire. So the firefighters arrived first, and then the rescue team also arrived to recover the bodies and clean the site. Actually, the site of the crash was open to the public. And on the second day, which was January the 9th, I really paid a visit to the site. So the whole place quite cleaned, but you still can sell some clothes, books. And the villagers actually also told us the blood position or the people's limbs. We didn't really have that footage and broadcast. So talk about the people on board. So they have just married a couple, so post their pictures. There are a lot of stories behind the scene. And also talk about the books. Actually, that's the medical school books. So also on board, it's the medical school students. Actually, the students actually from really top universities, medical schools. And also we talk about also have the passengers from Canada. And the airplane delayed. The reason given is that the airplane actually was overloaded. So they checked several times, and the pilot start to take off, but because the flying altitude is very close to the military zone or the war zone. So we believe that because it's so close to that sensitive zone, and all the Iranian military actually all stand by, so just unintentionally shot down by the Iranian side. So the Iran side this airplane was close to a sensitive military site of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps when it was shot down. So this is a human error at a time of crisis caused by the U.S. adventurism led to the disaster. So they also have the really profound regrets, apologies, and condolence to the people, to the families of victims. And this is the attitude from the Iranian side. So the Iranian side also said it will improve the whole system, and they will also hold people accountable who caused this tragedy. So according to statements released by the Iranian military, So the top person from the Revolutionary Guard Corps will also release their detailed reports. So right now you are looking at this is a live streaming from Iran. This is a central place of Iran. We really would like to bring you more details and live footage from exactly the site of the crash. We'll talk about actually this place right now is not allowed to the public, so we couldn't get access to the site. So we choose this place. This is a quite a central place in Tehran. So we talk about according to the Fars. That's the news agency of Iran. They said yesterday evening, Iranian time, that they will release more details about the airplane crash information. But yesterday, actually, according to the press conference, they said they need some time to really extract information from the black box. But today, just around 6 or 7 a.m. this morning, the military said actually release a report. So talk about this morning, the Iranian military released information, and the Iran has admitted that it unintentionally shot down a Ukrainian passenger airplane, saying this is a human error. So if just you're tuning in with CGTN New Media, right now we'll bring you the live picture. Right now this is a live picture from Tehran. So this morning at around 7 a.m. Iranian time, the Iranian has admitted that it shot down a Ukrainian passenger airplane. This unintentionally. And actually it's a human error. And the reason they gave is that the flight had left the international airport and was close to a sensitive military site of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps when it was shot down. It's a human error at a time of a crisis. So it cost 176 people. It's 167 passengers plus 9 crew members, all killed. So a profound regrets, apologies, and condolence to the people, to the families of victims, and also to other affected nations. They will improve their systems and make sure no similar mistakes happen again. And the Iranian armed force will also release their report. So the president also made apology to the victims, and they will also hold the people who caused this tragedy accountable. So we hope the 176 passengers rest in peace, and the victims' families can recover from this tragedy. And this is the updated information brought you by CGTN New Media from Tehran. We were waiting for the new information released by the military side and also the Iranian government. So the Iranian president said in his tweet that it's the missile brought down the Ukrainian passenger plane, and this is actually a official information because it's released by the president. It exactly said the word missile. We're also waiting the president to make a on-air broadcast. We will, of course, bring you the more details. Please stay tuned with CGTN New Media. We will bring you all the updated information to keep you updated. Thank you for watching.